Hey there, it's me, Geneva, or Jen. Welcome to my channel. Today I am headed to Orlando, Florida for Playlist Live. This is my first playlist, even though I'm originally from Orlando and lived there for a really long time, but never went. So you'll see my journey, and I hope you enjoy. Good evening, everyone. I arrived in Orlando. For some reason, I guess all the overheads were full, so they checked my carry-on. So then I had to go to the baggage claim for that. I realized I have not been in the Orlando International Airport in about, like, 6.5 years, which is crazy, because I guess every time I've flown to Orlando, it's been Orlando-Sanford, because that's where I can usually get a direct flight, and I can't get a direct flight from Cedar Rapids to Orlando on any airline, so I had to go through Charlotte. But the layover was short, so I didn't really have to wait. It's just, you know, an extra, I guess, inconvenience, but I'm just waiting for my sister to pick me up, and traffic is bad because it's always bad in Orlando. So she'll be here soon, and I should be heading to her house soon, and playlist is tomorrow. Good morning, I'm at Playlist Live. I officially got my business badge and a bag, which is super cool. And I got my meetups, which is great because I didn't pre-select them, so I was worried that maybe it would have been gone, but luckily the YouTubers I like aren't as popular, so I can go see them. And I think I might go to an event and go through security, and then I'll go find some of my friends that I haven't met before in real life, but I'm really so excited to meet because I've been talking to them on social media for like 10 months, so.
In 800 feet, turn right onto Vacation Way. Take the next right onto Vacation Way.
I just wanted to briefly talk about the Best Buy meetup on Saturday morning. So I was running a bit late because of Orlando traffic and such, and so when I got to Playlist, I was at the end of the line, and Best Buy was doing this raffle thing, which was interesting. So basically, I think people were winning gift cards and other random assortments of things, and they were doing it based off of where you were sitting. So like, for example, row 5, seat 2, or something like that. And so I was at the end, and they had called my seat number, and I was like, what just happened? So somehow I won the Best Buy photo pass, which meant that I got to skip the line at the meetup, and I got the opportunity to meet Brian Redmon, Boston Tom, and Tom Flynn before everybody else. And I got to get a professional photo with Brian, which was exciting, so you'll see that next. But I just wanted to kind of explain what happened. Ultimately, it was super exciting that I won, and so I just kind of wanted to share that with you all, and because I forgot to do it while I was in the moment at Playlist and explaining the situation. So yeah.
Out here too, they're gonna throw the box out to you. So look.
Let us know.
For me, I think it would just be the fact that you kind of have to sacrifice yourself in a sense, like family time or moving away or trying to make time for like a lover or trying to make time for like a family member or something. It gets hard because we're always traveling and I live far from my parents, so a lot of you guys wake up to your parents and I don't. So just stuff like that is hard for me. And then going into the hate comment thing, just know like if you're starting a channel or whatever out there, just know like when you're destined to be great and you're destined to do amazing things in the world, you're gonna get hate. But just as long as you believe in yourself.
Basically survive without burning out. So what I'm going to do is just go down the line here, and we'll just start here with Derek. Just introduce yourself, what you do, and then we'll just go down.
My name is Derek Gerard. I've been making YouTube videos. Well, my channel started in September of 2010.
Hello, it's the final day of Playlist and I just arrived. Sorry I haven't been giving much commentary. I'll be talking more a bit later, but I'm about to go to a panel for Redmon, and it should be interesting. Hi, Dom.
Schedule, right? So they'll be like, oh, I post, some people post daily, which I don't understand is impressive, but like if you did weekly or a few times a week, I think once you like set it up like it's a work schedule, I think that's when it's easiest to like find like struggles with coming up with like new creative ideas because it's forced a little bit. I tend to go in like swings where like I'm like either killing it or I am like
I have no ideas.
Yeah, there's nothing. So I tend to be extremes. So it's just hit or miss for me. I don't know what causes it. I think sometimes maybe you just go nonstop and you just need a break to think about anything else. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what causes it, but it happens more than I'd like it to.
But take the criticism in, because everyone, you know, that builds you, you know, you can be better. But the negativity, you just gotta ignore it. Just ignore it. Don't care.
I feel like the reason I'm like that though is I've been doing YouTube since I was 12 years old. So I was on the platform before I could even be on the platform. So I feel like because of that, because I've like grown with YouTube over time, that I've kind of like gotten used to like if I get any hate comments and like how to deal with it, and the best way to deal with it is just by, like she said, not dealing with it, just, you know, not replying, not giving in, because that's really what people want that are giving you hate. They just want you to reply and they want you to give into it and feed the fire even more, so you just have to make sure that you're not feeding the fire.
Hey everybody, this is Tay, and we're at Playlist Live, and we're about to go see Boston Tom's panel about analytics and the secret sauce to YouTube growth. We actually just had lunch with him and Brian Redmon as well, and so that was fun. And now we're just gonna do that and go to our afternoon meetups and stuff. And sorry that you've been seeing lots of videos, but not me talking. But I just wanted to say hello. So
it has nothing to do with the video, or maybe you put the content of the thumbnail that people clicked on, that's the reason you put it at the end of the video, thinking, oh, they're gonna watch through the whole thing. Not necessarily, that's probably gonna end up hurting you in the long run. So clickbaity, I guess, in the context of how we're talking about, is just something super interesting that kind of grabs your attention, but isn't necessarily like, oh, gotcha, you know, got you to click, and now I tricked you.
Yeah,
so,
that's the thing, they have to still watch the whole video. So if they click on it and then they're disappointed, YouTube will bury your video and you get no more views. You lose and you have to go home.
That's pretty
And I don't know if you guys agree, but I would say the thumbnail and title, possibly even the thumbnail, is more important in some ways than the content itself, because you can have amazing content, but if you don't have a good thumbnail, it's not going to do well. Take in all that information and make changes for the next video, are you constantly changing it as people are rolling in?
Yeah, so like I was talking about the real-time views, for my first hour, if it's not hitting my typical views per minute, then I already have, like you said, like a backup thumb, test that one, and if it like works, you'll literally see the chart go from like this to that, and then you know it's a good thumbnail change, or you'll see the opposite, and then it'll dip lower because your thumbnail's trash. And you go back and you're like, oh god, sorry. Yeah, so I think it's really important to always have 2 thumbnails. At least spend like an hour at the very, very least making a thumbnail.
So I just finished the YouTube analytics panel with Tom, and now I'm at the Best Buy Meetup to meet a few other creators this afternoon.
Numbers don't totally matter. Reaching out to somebody maybe around a similar size might be a little bit easier, but I mean, we don't focus mainly on numbers. If we're looking to collab with somebody, we just look for somebody that our content would work well with, and their audience would appreciate what we're trying to make, and somebody that would just be kind of cool to hang out with.
Or when you send them a message, also attach your video to it. Like, hey, this is the video I made. It's really similar to like how your content is. I think if we collaborated and did a part 2 or something, it would be even more dope. So don't just send I want to collab, like you said. Have the idea, or send them your content too, so they can judge you based on what you have posted and not just on your follower count.
Like, don't get discouraged at all because the 7th person that says no, and you get, oh man, it's gonna be the 8th one that's gonna say yes. So yeah, definitely do things like this and then meet people and get interactions like this. That'll help you. We all started at 0 at one time in our lives, and we're here now, so you guys can definitely do it if you're passionate about it.
Hey there, so I've been having a good day. I went to one of the Best Buy meetups and met Meg, Cassie, and Hannah, and they were super sweet, they were super nice. I had fun conversations with them. I went to a few panels this afternoon, and I enjoyed just hanging out and chilling. Me and some of my friends got to have lunch with Redmon and Phelan, so that was fun. And yeah, I've been enjoying my day at Playlist. It looks like basically things are being chill, and then soon I'm gonna grab some food and then just hang out before the day ends, and hopefully maybe I run into a few creators. But I got some good photos with some people today, so it's been a lot of fun. So I hope you've been enjoying my video and content and some of the stuff that you've been seeing about Playlist and some of the panels. It's been a lot of fun and very insightful to hear, so thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hey there, so I'm at the gate at MCO and I'm about to board the plane, so I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching and supporting my videos. I really had a fun time at Playlist Live. I learned a lot of insight and great information, made some great friends, and met some awesome content creators. Stay tuned for videos that will come in the future. Thank you so much for watching. Much love. Bye.